Solving equations with variables on both sides. We're going to use the format mx plus b equals mx plus b. Remember, m is our slope and b is our y-intercept. We can also think about slope, or m, as the coefficient, and b y-intercept can be thought of as the constant. We're going to color code these so that our slopes and coefficient is green and our y-intercept or constant is going to be purple. Let's look at this problem. 2x minus 5 equals x minus 1. We're going to use algebra tiles to represent this problem. First thing you see is we need two x's on the left here. These long rectangles are x's, and now we need 5 negative 1 units. Of course they're red because it's negative. Then on the right hand side we need 1x and 1 negative unit. Now we're going to go ahead and think about the fact that we need to get all of our coefficients on one side and all of our constants on the other side in order to solve for x. We have to kind of group them together. So I'm going to put an outline here so that we're going to bring all of the green, which we said could be slope or coefficient, to one side, and all of the purple, which we said is the y-intercept or the constant, to the other side. This just gives us a visual of what that will look like. So if we want to get all the green over here onto the left, we need to get rid of those 1 pieces. We just need x's. We can't have any of these 1 units. So if I have 5 negative units, how do I get rid of 5 negative units? By using 5 positive units. If I put 5 positive units on this side, I have to do the same to the other side. So all I've done here is add 5 to both sides. Now, every positive and negative creates 0. Think about it. Plus 1 minus 1, 0. Plus 1 minus 1, 0. So they eliminate each other. So here you will see we're going to cross out every positive, negative pair. They're actually called 0 pairs because they equal 0. Each one that matches up will be gone. And here's what we're left with. 2 x's on the left side, 1 x, and now plus 4 on the right. Again, if we want to get all the green on one side, all the x's, we need to get rid of that green that's located on the right. How are we going to get rid of that? Well, we're going to take a negative x. If there's a positive x, we're going to add a negative x. We do it to the one side, we're going to go ahead and do it to the other side. So all we've done here is put in place a negative x. When we do that, we can look at those 0 pairs again. A positive x and a negative x will eliminate each other on either side. So we're left with 1x and 4. So what does that give us? X equals 2x plus 25 equals 5x plus 10. Here I'll give you the visual colors again, that I want to pull all the green to the left side and all the purple to the right. I will start by looking at that plus 25. If I want to get rid of plus 25, I will subtract 25, and I will have to do that to both sides of the equation. Getting rid of that, it will leave us with 2x equals 5x plus our new math, which would be negative 15. Now I want to get rid of that positive 5x. I do that by subtracting 5x on both sides. When I do that, it gets rid of this, leaving us with negative 3x here, that's our new math, and the negative 15 on this side. Now we have a one-step equation, which is negative 3 times x equals negative 15. To undo multiplication, or the inverse operation of multiply, is to divide. So I'm going to divide by negative 3 in order to eliminate that coefficient, which will give us simply 1x, and on the other side it gives us 5. Spotlight Lanes charges $4.50 to rent bowling shoes and $2 per game. Dizzy Bowl charges $3 to rent bowling shoes and $2.75 per game. Here's what that equation looks like. Now I'm going to add in the visual for the coloring. I hope you notice that the green and purple have actually switched. It's up to you which side you would like to bring your coefficient and your constant. I try to avoid negatives. That's my personal preference. So, first thing we're going to do is get rid of the purple that's located within the green, so it's plus $3. We're going to go ahead and subtract $3 from both sides. That's going to give us 2x plus the new math of $1.50, and the 275x is left on the right. Next step, we want to get rid of the green, the 2x. In order to get rid of positive 2x, we're going to subtract 2x from both sides. Hopefully you know that negative 2x and negative 2.00x are equivalent. They're just in different formats. This is going to leave us with $1.50 and 75 cents x. There's our multiplication problem. We can now divide by 75 cents on each side. Using your calculator if you need to, you will see that x equals 2. Okay, Lamar has $700 in his account. He spends $5 each day on food. Keisha has $150 in her account. She spends $50 each day on food. So here's what the equation will look like. And here is my purple and my green so that I can separate it and show you that visual. First thing I'm going to do is get rid of that purple 150 in the green side. And when I do that, I end up with negative 5x plus 550 and 50x by itself over there. So now I want to get rid of that green. So how do I get rid of negative 5x? Well, I'm going to add 5x. When I do that, the math I'm left with is 550 here and 55x over here. Now again, I have a one-step equation, so all I have to do is divide by the 55 that's in front of the x, and I get an answer of x equals 10. Next problem. The temperature in New York City was negative 8 degrees on Monday morning. The temperature rose at a rate of 2 degrees per hour. The temperature in Los Angeles was 77 degrees on Monday morning. The temperature dropped at a rate of 3 degrees per hour as a cold front moved in. All right, here's our equation. Again, let me give you that visual. Purple over here, green over here. First thing we're going to do is get rid of that purple. So the negative 8 has to have positive 8. Do it to both sides. We're left with 2x over here and the negative 3x plus 85 over there. Now we want to get rid of the green, or the coefficient on this side. We do, from negative 3x, we have to add 3x to both sides, giving us the new math of 5x over here and 85 here. Again, go ahead and divide each side by 5, giving us x equals 17. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe.